Hi friends, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be decluttering and organizing my kitchen cabinets. They have gotten way out of hand. I've just been so busy with so many DIYs, and I said today is the day. So we are taking everything out of my cabinets, reorganizing everything to make it work better for us. So if you need some good kitchen clean organization motivation, this is it. Okay, you guys, we're just getting right into it. So I'm just going to show you the before of what these cabinets look like. As you can see, as with everything, I've kind of already started an organization system, but it's just gotten out of hand because these cabinets aren't working for us. So we share a kitchen with my mom right now. We are currently living with her while we search for a forever home. More on that later because we have some updates. But you can just see that everything has kind of just gotten tossed in here. This corner cabinet, I don't like. It just does not work for us, but unfortunately it's what we have, so we need to make it work somehow. It's just not working currently. We also have this cabinet here, and like I said, you can tell that I've kind of already started a little bit of organization, but it's just gotten a little bit messy. It's just a little bit of the, day-to-day life, and things just kind of get tossed in, and I just want to make it work better for us. And then just down here, this is a complete mess. It's just where the appliances go to die, and we just have to make it work a lot better. So if you've been around my channel for any amount of time, you know that I always start by just clearing everything out. I just feel like it gives me a blank slate. I'm not trying to fit things where they don't fit, and I can completely see the whole picture. So I'm just taking all my stuff out, and now you guys get to see what we like to eat. And thankfully the cabinets weren't too nasty, just a little bit dirty, so we're just going to give that a quick wipe down, cleaning it down and spraying it, and then obviously just wiping that right out and giving ourselves a clean slate to work with. So while I'm just pulling everything out of the cabinets, I will go ahead and give you guys an update on what's going on. So if you don't follow me already, follow me on Instagram at Heart and Home Crew for more behind the scenes. We've been talking about how we've been going to look at houses recently. We moved from Canada and we're living with my mom, hence, half the kitchen that we're using. Obviously, she lets us use more of it because there's more bowls and stuff that we share, but this is like our main section, so that's what I'm decluttering today. But I don't love this orange and brown cabinets. They kind of kill me because I just love white. And so we are looking for a forever home, and we found a gorgeous century home, but we have to see, if God has it in the plans for us. It's amazing and it's beautiful, and all I can think about is the beautiful organizing content and the DIY content I can be doing there because it's absolutely stunning, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, follow me on Instagram at Heart and Home Crew if you aren't already, so you can see kind of the behind the scenes, what's going on. I just share more the day-to-day updates. And if you aren't already, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button, because if we do get this home or whatever home we end up getting, there will definitely be lots of renovations coming. So if that's your thing, make sure to follow along, as well as thrifting. We are definitely going to be thrifting to fill our new space because we sold a ton of stuff when we moved here from Canada. So that'll be super exciting. All right, you guys, let's get back into this organization content. So this is where everything is out on the counter, minus one cabinet. I just ran out of space, so I left one cabinet alone, but this is what we're currently working with. So we're just gonna get started and try and put some of this away. My mom had a rolling rack that had an empty shelf, so I decided just to put all of our canned goods there because we use them often, but not enough that I want them to be my main grabbing source, and it's not something that I really need to see because we kind of always have beans and tomatoes, and so I'm not like, oh, do we need that? Do we not? So I don't really need it to be visual. So when you're organizing and decluttering, the biggest thing I'll say is when you're starting to put things back in is start with what you know. It can get overwhelming seeing all of this stuff on the counter and just being like, what am I supposed to do with this? Now I'm just hungry and it's lunchtime. That actually happened. But what do I do? And so I just said, you know what? I know that I for sure want to put this stuff kind of back where it was. So I put all of those bone broths back where they were, and then these cocoa powders, I forgot that I had them. And so I said, you know what? I need to be able to see my extra stock of supplies. These were originally in the corner cabinet and I just needed to know that I had them. Equally as important, I need to tell you about these snappers. They're from Costco. They're delicious. I didn't have a lot left, so I just gave these to the kids after lunch. So again, just working with what I know, these won't really fit anywhere else and they work well here. So I just put them all back, and then going back to the corner cabinet again, these potatoes, I need to be able to see them. They're kind of awkward anywhere else. I got these baskets from Target a while ago and they work really well. I like that they're kind of more tall than they are wide. And then these onions I put in a basket. You guys, onions in baskets, genius. But also just in general, baskets for things, it just makes everything so much neater. So now I'm just going to go ahead and take anything extra that I have and put it in mason jars. Mason jars are my favorite way to store everything food related. I just really like them because I feel like it makes everything look so much neater instead of having all of these bags that are half full, you know, you don't really know, but when it's in the glass see-through jar, you can obviously tell how much of something is in there. So I just really like it for that. It keeps everything fresh and just really cute. Honestly, that's why I do it. I also really don't like plastic that much, so that's why I choose glass over plastic containers. I just really love how easy they are to clean, as well as that they come in honestly so many different sizes. You can get wide mouth jars as well. That one was that one there, and it just makes everything so much easier. That's also what I store my sourdough in, my sourdough starter, but I will have them linked down below for you guys. You can also obviously just use reusable jars that you have from like old jam, which is what this is, and you can spray paint the lids if you want for more uniformity. You can make them white. That's what my sister did. I just obviously left those, but yeah, mason jars are awesome, and I love the look of them. So I think it goes without saying, obviously, if you have any jars that you're not refilling, just give them a quick wipe down. Things can get dirty, and especially that honey. That honey is always so sticky for my kids, so definitely giving that a wipe down and then just putting those back where they go. If you don't want to buy mason jars right out off of Amazon, I think like a great pack is honestly great to start with. You can also just go to the thrift store. I find them all the time there. That's where I actually found this really cool jar, and it was only a couple dollars, and it holds all of our oats, which is super handy. Another tip when you are organizing and decluttering is just putting things together. So we have this pack here, which obviously is just taking up a bunch of space. And so I just shoved it in with the other ones, and it's nice because they're color coordinated, so it doesn't matter that they're together. And then I was able to fit these in better, and it saves so much more space. I said it before and I'll say it again, but baskets are honestly just the easiest way to keep things organized. This is what I put our little pastas in that are kind of half open or smaller, and it just makes it so much cleaner when I'm putting them away, and they have a nice little basket that I can just pull in and out, and I can see and know what we have. another basket. I've had this one forever. I think it was something that I used in my baby girl's nursery or something like that, and it just ended up being my baking basket and has been forever, and maybe it will be for the end of time, who knows. But honestly, it's just so simple. I just put my most used baking items in here, my baking soda, my baking powder, vanilla, some spices, and some cookie cutters. And these candles I'm actually getting rid of. I feel really proud of myself. I don't really need them, and I'm like, honestly, if I need a number, I can just go to the dollar store and get it. So moving on. Yeah, and then the baking powder can be condensed. I realized that I had 2 cans, so I just decided to go ahead and put the big one, just had a little bit left, so I put it all into the little one. And that's just another handy tip, is just any way that you can find to condense, honestly, you guys, and put things together. It just makes everything look so much cleaner and so much neater. These little reusable bags had just outgrown their basket, so I just upgraded them to a bigger one. And then down below was just way too dark, so I just figured I'd do some snap action, and you guys can see that beautiful after. They are nice and neat and organized. Now we're just going to give that counter a little wipe down, and that concludes our beautiful organization of our kitchen cabinets. And now I'm going to show you the beautiful after. Have you ever seen such a beautiful loaf of bread? Not homemade, but that's okay, you guys. Sometimes it doesn't have to be. Anyways, you guys, I decided to utilize this cabinet so much better. Instead of just putting snacks and stuff in here, I just put stuff that we actually don't use as often. So stuff like pasta that maybe comes out once a week, and then up above we just have like the leftover kind of mini candies we're trying to hide from our kids, and then the other extra bags of sugars and pretzels and things that don't fit. And then it's like, you know what? I don't need to go in this cabinet all the time, and then I'm not getting so frustrated. So we ended up moving all of the snacks actually over to this cabinet, and I'm so much happier for it. All of our pretty mason jars of various sizes all lined up in a row, and then all of that extra stock up top where I can now see it and I don't have to guess, do we have ketchup? Because guys, if we run out of ketchup, that's a problem. We are ketchup eaters in this house, okay? If you made it this far, let me know in the comments down below. Are you guys decorating for fall yet or no? I feel like so many people on Instagram are so excited for it, and I am hanging on by a thread to summer. I am not ready for the holidays, you guys. I feel like they just snuck up on us. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Are you team fall or team no? And that concludes today's organization of this side of the kitchen. Who knows, maybe in a couple weeks I'll be doing the other side, and I will take you guys along with me. But I just want to show you guys that it doesn't have to be overcomplicated. Honestly, if you can just make some things work for you. And I will tell you that I am a constant kitchen reorganizer. I am always trying to make it work better for me. The kitchen is said to be the heart of the home, and it's where we women spend a lot of time. Men too, my husband cooks, no shame. So we just want to make sure that it's functioning for us. So honestly, go out and get a couple baskets, some mason jars, and organize your kitchen today. I would love to see it on Instagram at Home Crew, and make sure you're subscribed and like this video if you liked it. All right, I'll see you next week, guys. Bye.